Have you ever felt like you didn't know what to watch? These are the top 15 TV shows. Number 15. Adventure Time. Adventure Time is an American animated television series created by Pendleton Ward for Cartoon Network. The series follows the adventures of a boy named Finn and his best friend and adoptive brother, a dog with the magical power to change shape and size at will. Finn and Jake live in the post-apocalyptic land of Ooo. Throughout the show, they interact with the other main characters. Number 14. Stranger Things. Stranger Things is an American science fiction horror Netflix original television series, and it also has 5 seasons. This is one of the only TV shows that I couldn't just get enough of. I finished the entire season 1 in about a week. Number 13. The Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory is an American sitcom created by Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady, both of whom serve as executive producers on the series, along with Stephen Milaro, and also some wasted guest stars from time to time. I remember watching it the first time and nearly splitting a rib. I couldn't believe it because before, no other comedy had actually made me laugh. The entertainment wasn't ever that funny, but this show did it for me. Then I binged the show over and over and over again, and now I've seen every episode like 5 times. I don't know if that's healthy or not. Number 12. Seinfeld. For single friends comic Jerry Seinfeld, bungling George Costanza, frustrated working gal Elaine Banners, and eccentric neighbor Cosmo Kramer deal with the absurdities of everyday life in New York City. Number 11. Avatar. The Last Airbender. Avatar. The Last Airbender is an American animated television series that aired for 3 seasons on Nickelodeon from 2005 to 2008. Avatar. The Last Airbender is set in an Asiatic-like world in which some people are able to manipulate the classical elements by use of psychokinetic variants of Chinese martial arts known as bending. This show is often seen as one of the greatest cartoons of all time and is commonly thought to be an anime. Number 10. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is an American animated television series produced by Disney Television Animation that first aired on Disney Channel and then on Disney XD from June 15, 2012 to February 15, 2016. The series follows the adventures of Dipper Pines and his twin sister Mabel in the fictional town of Gravity Falls, Oregon, while on summer vacation. Number 9. The Office. The Office is an American television comedy series that aired on NBC. Now, I may not exactly be an expert TV film critic, but The Office is most definitely one of the best comedies out there, likely the best. It's also one of the best shows ever made. Number 8. Friends. Friends is an American television sitcom created by David Crane and Marta Kauffman, which originally aired on NBC from September 22, 1994 to May 6, 2004, lasting 10 seasons. It now airs on Nick at Night. This show is magical. It's been a while since it ended, but it kind of melts your heart every single time you watch it. It's got the best cast. More importantly, you learn a lot from this show. It's absolutely not inappropriate if taken in the right sense. It's easily the greatest show ever. Ross and Rachel totally spice it up. To sum it up, this show has the capability to change the way you go about life in a very unconventional, emotional, and of course, in a funny, entertaining way. Number 7. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is an American horror drama television series developed by Frank Darabont, based on the comic book series of the same name by Robert Kirkman, Tony Moore, and Charlie Adlard. Andrew Lincoln plays the show's lead character, Sheriff's Deputy Rick Grimes, who awakens from a coma and discovering a world overrun by zombies, commonly referred to as walkers. Grimes reunites with his family and becomes the leader of a group he forms with other survivors. Together they struggle to survive and adapt in a post-apocalyptic world filled with walkers and opposing groups of survivors, who are often more dangerous than the walkers themselves. Number 6. South Park. South Park is an American adult animated sitcom created by Trey Parker and Matt Stone for the Comedy Central television network. The show is about 4 boys, who are Stan Marsh, Kyle Broflovsky, Eric Cartman, and Kenny McCormick, and their adventures in South Park, Colorado. I will say that nothing beats the first seasons, and like The Simpsons, it isn't as funny as it used to be. I will also say that out of my generation, Matt and Trey are without a doubt the most clever and creative writers in television. This show is brilliant and beautiful. Even though the show isn't as good as it used to be, I truly hope that this show never goes off the air like The Simpsons. I still do love the new episodes, but you can't compete with the earlier seasons and, in my opinion, no show ever will. Number 5. Family Guy. Family Guy is an American adult animated sitcom created by Seth MacFarlane for the Fox Broadcasting Company. The series centers on the Griffins, a family consisting of parents Peter and Lois, their children Meg, Chris, and Stewie, and lastly, Brian. The show is set in the fictional city of Quahog, Rhode Island, and exhibits much of its humor in the form of cutaway gags that often American culture. Family Guy has been nominated for 12 Primetime Emmy Awards and 11 Annie Awards, and has won 3 of each. In 2009, it was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy Series, the first time an animated series was nominated for the award since The Flintstones in 1961. The show has also attracted celebrities around. R&B artist Rihanna admitted that she's a fan of the show. Even Britney Spears, who was mocked for her problems in the South Park episode Britney's New Look in 2008, offered to appear in a cameo to hit back at the similar animated show. But MacFarlane declined, stating that he did not want to start a feud with the series. Number 4. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is an American fantasy drama television series created by David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. It is an adaptation of A Song of Ice and Fire, George R.R. Martin's series of fantasy novels, the first of which is titled A Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, is what happens when you choose a book that regular people would say, this isn't doable with TV. Number 3. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is an American animated television series created by marine biologist and animator, the late Stephen Hillenburg for Nickelodeon. SpongeBob is currently the most popular show on Nickelodeon, as well as the longest-running show running for 23 years and is beginning its 13th season. The show revolves around a sea sponge called SpongeBob SquarePants and his adventures under the sea. The show is considered to be one of the best Nickelodeon and cartoon shows of all time. Number 2. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is an American crime drama television series created and produced by Vince Gilligan. The show originally aired on the AMC network for 5 seasons. Breaking Bad has everything you could possibly want in a show, plus more. Every second of this masterpiece is absolutely brilliant. There's not a single bad performance by anyone. Breaking Bad has the greatest assemblage of characters I've ever seen. Everyone is incredibly fascinating. Before we say number 1, remember to like and subscribe now. Number 1. The Simpsons. The Simpsons is an American animated sitcom created by Matt Groening that originally started on April 19, 1987 as shorts on The Tracey Ullman Show. It got its own series on December 17, 1989 and is still running as of 2023, making it the longest-running animated sitcom. It is about a man named Homer Simpson and his family, wife Marge and children Bart, Lisa and Maggie and pets, Snowball 2 and Santa's Little Helper, going through a long series of misadventures. Every character has yellow skin. How weird. A family full of different traits. Homer. Oh, don't get me started. I could talk about him forever. How he always eats, sleeps, drinks. It is his circle of life, I guess. Stupid guy, in a way that makes you laugh. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to see more just like this.